Miss Fani actually got all the professional wellness baskets. She got all of those like prepped, ready to go, and under budget. Way to go! Happy birthday, Miss Callie! We want to make sure that our students understand that stripe testing is on the A-Day. They need to hear this like 5 times for them to understand it. If I'm training and I need to stop to answer someone's question, sometimes I'll go directly to them, I'll answer their question, and it's really boom, boom, boom. And so later I get some feedback from different people and they're like, were you mad at me? No, I was training. What did you even ask me? I don't even remember the conversation. Let's say we were coming to you at a certain time every day and you're in the middle of your workflow, you're in the middle of your grind. Just like I'm in the middle of knocking this bag to pieces and I'm thinking about knocking out that person that I'm fighting in October. You might be thinking about knocking those tasks out because you're getting on it. And then when you gotta stop and you gotta go, okay, I gotta remember who I'm talking to, I gotta remember, and you give us a reply, we're trying to gauge where you are with your stress, with your emotions, with how much workload you have. Hey, do you want to pick up one of these? Do you want this new foot cream? Do you want me to massage your hand? Like, no, just leave me alone. Like, your first reaction is, like, stop. I don't want you to sell to me, right? So this allows us to kind of just, cozy up. Some people still have really, really bad expectations of martial arts. Like, they take Miss Janet's meme, like, did you call me short? I'm going to call an ambulance. Like, they get that in their head, like karate people are just going to go, what the? And like beat you up. So they still have that in their head. We got to get them out of that, right? And we also want to just introduce ourselves. I mean, can you imagine you go to meet your spouse and the first thing that you do is, go up to him and give him a big kiss, but you've never even, shaken hands? No, you're going to get to know the person. Same thing, we got to get to know them. I don't know, brainstorming, maybe everybody has their own Google sheet that they share. And they share it with me and Mr. Seigler so that they can update it themselves, right? That'll allow me to have a meeting July the 16th, show everybody how to utilize it, get everybody in the groove, and then that'll give us 2 weeks to get used to using it before back to school. Guys, thank y'all very much for your time, for your attention. Give yourselves a big round of applause. We are off to other meetings and other things that we gotta get doing. It was a good day of training today. Georgia starting to heat up. We're right at the end of June, so temperature today is supposed to be feeling like 105. So it's already like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's starting to heat up. So we did some outside training this morning, some sprints. Did a lot of inside MMA point sparring, getting ready for the tournament that's coming up in July. So I was helping the team just by being in here and getting some grinding, done with some takedowns. But I think the thing that I'm most excited about is we just recently went to Naga, got to go compete in the grappling tournament, not myself but my team, got some ideas and thoughts for training, and we're starting to formulate some ideas for the competition team to make this thing even better than ever before. So I'm excited, gonna get cleaned up and then head on to the rest of my day. Go!
Respect!
Relax position, last part of the creed, ready, good?
We are Black Belt School! We are motivated! We are dedicated! We're on a quest to be our best!
Little big round of applause. Your foundation is the most important principle that you can have. If you do not have a good foundation, then you're not going to have good strikes. Switch stance!
Man!
So one of the things that I really want to make sure that the instructors get is they understand how to get the best performance out of our students. They understand how to teach. It's one thing being a martial artist. It's totally different teaching martial arts. And so we're building leaders. That's a part of our motto. Changing lives, building leaders, and pursuing excellence. Right now, I'm building them up, and that way they can build up the next generation. a big mistake that a lot of people make as business owners, managers, directors, leaders, is they throw people this leadership title and then expect them to lead, but they don't teach them how to lead. And when you actually don't have a step-by-step system, it makes the learning curve extremely long. When you have a step-by-step system, short learning curve, faster results, more profitability for business because you're able to do things faster. Better outcome for your team member, and they stay with you longer because they're not frustrated. So as a leader in the industry, that's what I hope to bring, is a teaching method for everybody. That's very important.
Stop hiding your face, it's unavoidable.
Did you get a new mic, or is that the same mic?
That's the same one.
It's the same
We
one.
just never use it.
Hello.
Hello, Miss
Hi.
Emily. Hi.
She's like Maya. She's like, shine down on me. Because at that stage, so at that point, they've already come in for their, they've already come in and done the presentation. They said no to the special offer, or they walked out. Well, let's just say they walked out, right? And then we're sending them the text messages to get them to this page. So in my mind, they would need to be able to pay for the trial, the $19.99, and they would need to be able to set their beginner class. We're just going to put them into a flow. It sends them this link where they can pay the down payment to enroll. I think that that's all it's got to do, is it just, we pay the down payment so they can enroll, and then when they come back to the karate school, we can go ahead and fill out the rest of their paperwork.
And I'll do that. How many, because once you create these calendars to make the appointments available, you have to put actual slots in.
Yeah.
How many do we want to do for each?
So we're going to have 3 classes, so that will be 30 per weekend in August.
So allow for 30 appointment blocks.
Do you think that, like, if we get 30 people in, that we would get 10 enrollments? Finished up with our Thursday workout just now, and I'm exhausted. I was up a good bit of the night with my son, had a fever, trying to get that thing broke, giving him medicine, all that. No excuses. Came in, trained my heart out, left it all out on the mat, left it all out on the asphalt running this morning. So I think that this is one of the things that gives me an advantage. I know there are a lot of moms and dads that train, and they also compete, they fight, they do all of that, and I think that they have a little bit more of an advantage than somebody who just doesn't have any cares in the world and just comes in and just trains, you know, because of the fact that you have to force yourself even more to do things that you don't want to do because you're tired or you're behind or whatever. So some people could say that that's a disadvantage, but I actually think it's to my advantage. So I'm getting ready. This fight in October is ingrained into my brain, and I will be the one with my hand in the air. So a lot of times we practice on stuff that we're really, really good at, and it takes hardly no effort because we can slide by because we're really good at it, right? That's the key. Don't do resistance on something that you're not good at. The most self-disciplined and the most patient martial artists are the ones that succeed. And the definition of patience is this. It's the ability or the capacity to withstand trouble, suffering, or any kind of resistance. And so when you have patience as a martial artist, you're going to be willing to just stay in it and grind it out. And so that's one of the concepts I'm trying to teach these guys, is instead of me teaching them something, they have an open mat time. So they're getting a chance to work on what they want to work on. And then in a little bit, I'm going to talk to them and maybe open their eyes to something that they haven't ever thought about. So stay tuned. Guys, when you're training in martial arts, 5 minutes is not enough time for you to train a
Feed me more! Feed me more!
New curriculum is coming. I'm so excited! Aha! Hey vlog, we're wrapping up Thursday. Training's done. We filmed a lot. We filmed a ton of footage. Fight fitness episodes, parent corner episodes, warrior wisdom, and our new series, Self-Defense Saturdays. I'm very excited. That was your idea, Miss Missy. I like it.
Glad I can help.
So that's done, and then we got editing going on for Miss Missy. Productive week, did a lot for back to school. For SKC, for what we do, back to school is a very big time. A lot of people want to get their kids started when school starts back. So I was very happy that I could work some of those details out, and we've got a cohesive plan in place. So very excited about that. I'm going to go back and start working on that now and finalizing that. And then Saturday is going to be a good day. We've got all staff training on Saturday. And then I've got training as well that morning. So it's set to be a great weekend. Very excited. Only a couple weeks out until we head down to Orlando, Florida for the Sport MMA tournament. So that's going to be fun coaching that as well. So great day vlog. Stay tuned for the rest of this vlog episode. It's going to be awesome.
One, two, three. SKC Warriors!
Saturday morning training is over. It's done. It was very, very light today. We've got the Point MMA grappling tournament. It's like 2 weeks out, so we really want to just key down the training just a little bit and get everybody where they're not as sore, get them ready to go for the tournament. So I enjoyed it. Got to work on some BJJ no-gi techniques, so that was a lot of fun. Also saying goodbye to Signa and Alphonse. It was their last competition team practice. Their dad's in the military, so they're moving off to Arizona. They've been here for about 4 or 5 years already, so it's a sad goodbye whenever that has to happen. I'm not looking forward to it, but next Saturday will be the actual official goodbye when we see them, so I'm sure that will be much more emotional at that point in time. But it is what it is, and we're here to change people's lives as long as they can be a part of it, and then hopefully they can take what they learn and move on and continue impacting other people. So it was a great training day. We've got all staff meeting coming up, demonstration team practice, so I'm going to get ready for that. I'm going to bust it out the rest of the day. So the new champion of SKC is Miss Lexi Machado! So it's 8 weeks long, and it's the 8 weeks that we have to work the hardest to get the most out of what we need to do here at SKC. Everybody relax. The next thing that you have to do is you have to step forward. As you step forward, you still have to hit it as fast as you can. And you have to hit it in the middle. Each time. 3 times. Let's go. Some of you did not go full out, so therefore you still hit it. Some of you, you kind of halfway did it. When we started getting to the kicks, there was a separation in who had practiced kicks. There was a huge separation in who had practiced. And then there was an even bigger separation right now between the people that were flexible, the people that had good core strength, and the people who practiced multiple kicks a lot. Some of you just moaned and groaned a little while ago because you have to practice scripts. When someone comes up to you and they put their hand on your shoulder and they're going to punch you in the face, do you hope that your reaction is, ah? Or do you hope that your reaction is something a little bit different? I hope so. You're more surgical. Your reaction is only based off of what you practice. Ready? Go! It's been a great Saturday. Had some training this morning. We've just finished up our all-staff meeting, so I really enjoyed the fact that we went over our back-to-school plan. Back to school for us is the busiest time ever, so we want all of our instructors on point, we want our customer service team members on point, and we want to provide the best experience possible. So we went, we covered that, we had some fun out there with the instructors to prove a point, to get that in their brains. So I had a great time, I enjoyed it. Did you like it, Miss Missy?
I did. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. So guys, we'll see you next time. See you later, vlog.